Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 18. This video is late. My apologies to you. There's been about I only received about 8 entries. Well, that's exactly what I received. I got 8 entries, okay? So I'm still missing 19. This is only week 2 entries. Like, I'm talking about your feedback. It's only week 2. And I'm only getting like I'm not even getting a third of the people. So yeah, this is not a good sign. So I mean, I don't know if you're watching these videos, but if you are somebody who is watching these videos and you're not doing your feedback, let's do it. It's like, we got to get into this thing, okay? This is going to be helpful to you. Believe me. It's all part of your accountability, okay? All right. Okay, so I was going to talk about more on supplements. I didn't have a chance today to prepare for that well enough, so I will get to it. I always talk about it in all the other challenges, but I don't want to forget this question because I know it's important to this person. So, and it could be important to you as well. Other people in this challenge. So I will talk about that very shortly. The next day or two. I know I said I was going to talk about it today. I said that yesterday, but I will talk about it soon. Okay, so I'm just going to move right along to other questions here. Somebody wrote me and they said that they're going. I'll just read it. I'm going away for a wedding this weekend. I'm going to try my best to stick to my diet, but it's going to be difficult. I'm going to get 3 days in the gym this week and my cardio, but still there will be a 3-day gap where I'm not doing much exercise. What type of quick exercise can I do while on vacation that doesn't require any equipment? And or tips on how to ease your way back into the gym after days of not going and potentially not eating properly. Potentially. You can just choose to eat right, You can still do this. Where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, I understand it's a wedding and stuff like that. And I could understand maybe for the actual ceremony, but like the celebration afterwards or whatever. So you give yourself one meal and a drink or something like that. But after that, it's back on the horse, right? Okay, so in terms of exercise, you're only gone for 3 days. So if you get as long as you get in 3 workouts at the gym, so you get it in, your 3 the 1 week, and then I'm assuming the wedding's on a weekend, right? I think you said that. Yes. So the next week you're gonna get another 3. So you're still getting it in. I know there's a 3-day gap there. If you haven't done all your cardio, you can do some extra cardio. Maybe you want to do a little extra cardio because it sounds like you're potentially not going to eat properly in your own words. So, in that case, you may want to do that. But listen, if you're getting your 3 workouts in, the week prior to it and then the week afterwards, and then you're getting your 3 cardios as well, I wouldn't worry about it. 3 days is not really that long, to be honest with you. Okay? I know it might feel like it's long, but it's not. It's not like you're going to regress in 3 days. Well, depends on how your diet is, right? But in terms of you acclimating to the workouts, 3 days is not going to take away from that. Okay, so it's not like you're going to come back after 3 days and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sore. I can't lift this. I can't. No, it's only 3 days. All right, so I wouldn't worry about it. But what would I suggest? If you wanted to do something extra, honestly, I would just do some extra. I'd do some extra. I can't talk right now. It's probably because it's late at night. I would do some extra, NEAT, some non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Essentially, just do some extra movement. Doesn't have to be hard movement. Just go for walks and stuff like that. That will be fine, especially if you're already getting in all the exercise I recommended. Okay, Yes, if you're doing non-exercise activity, you're not really going to be burning as much energy per unit of time. That is, you're not going to be expending as much energy, let's say, whatever, per hour, as if you were doing hard exercise. I mean, I'm sure you probably just intuitively know that. But it's still going to count for something. You're still burning energy. You know, this is why, you know, people that do just counting steps per day can make quite a difference. All right, so my suggestion, just go for some walks, go for some long walks, and I think that'll be fine. Okay, if you're not getting in your cardio, of course, then do your cardio on those days. Okay, the 3 cardio sessions. All right, let's move along here. Okay. This person is asking for, I don't know if I already answered this question. I won't get into the details of this, but, okay. Never mind, I'm just thinking out loud. Ideas for high protein, low fat, low carb snacks. Okay, so I know you probably get tired of hearing me say this, but you know, always resort to your manual, okay, and check out your protein strong foods in that manual that I gave you. But if you want some ideas, like it sounds to me like you might want something that's somewhat tasty. All right, so here's some ideas, and this is just off the top of my head because I actually didn't read these questions prior. I don't know if you like sweet or not, but you can do Greek yogurt with some protein powder. So that's very little carbs, is very little if you get low-fat Greek yogurt or no-fat Greek yogurt. That's very tasty. You could even add in a little bit of berries into that. It'll taste really, really good, okay? Another option is you could do a smoothie. And I know this might sound a bit weird, but if you buy something like a thickening agent, like guar gum or something like that, it's really just a fiber, you put a little bit in with some protein powder and some ice, and what else could we put in there that would be low carb and low fat? You know, some almond milk or something like that. And you blend it, you're gonna get you can make like an ice cream, and it's pretty good. Okay, so the guar gum will just thicken it up. So it'll just be it'll be literally like if you do it in a blender, you don't need a little, you just need a little bit of guar gum. Like I'm talking like for just one shake for yourself, like a quarter of a teaspoon. Okay, blend it up. You can make like an ice cream. I should make this and show you guys. Something else you could do, or there's some ideas here you could do. I don't know if you're a fan of protein bars. There are some acceptable low carb protein bars. I'm okay with Quest. I'm also okay with the Kirkland, the Costco brand of the low carb protein bars. You might find those a bit kind of fake sweet. I don't mind them, especially if I'm really hungry. So you could have those. You could also do some cottage cheese and fruit. Not fruit, sorry. Let's be more specific. Cottage cheese and berries. Once again, berries because they're very low carbohydrate. What else could you do? I mean, there's the obvious, but I don't think you just want to sit down and eat a steak on its own. I would, but maybe you probably don't want to. But you could do steak and veggies or something, like a fibrous vegetable, like broccoli or something like that. Even a bit of carrot, it's not going to be that much carbohydrate. Any of the cruciferous vegetables would be low carbohydrate. So, Brussels sprouts, kale, broccoli, these types of things. What else? Off the top of my head here. I know I'm missing something. Okay, maybe I'll touch more upon that in tomorrow's video. How am I doing for time? 9.5 minutes. Really? Okay. That went by pretty fast. All right, let's get the message of the day. Okay, message of the day for day 18. The difference between who you are and who you want to be lies in what you do. The difference between who you are and who you want to be lies I would say largely, maybe not entirely, but largely lies in what you do. Okay, now if we're talking more here specifically about your physicality, but really this could be applied to a lot of things in life, I think. But for the sake of this challenge, and we'll keep in the context of this challenge, it really does. It lies in what you do. So it lies in what you do with your food. It lies in it lies in how consistent you are. It lies in terms of you putting in the workouts, right? Doing all your cardio, getting in your workouts, putting in the effort. All of that is what you are doing, and the doing is what makes the difference, right? It's literally like steps forward, right? So if you feel like you don't want to plan your food, or maybe you don't want to be accountable to me and send me your feedback, or maybe you don't feel like coming to class, or I don't know, or maybe you just don't feel like, maybe you just want to go off your diet, just know that this will affect your results, right? Obviously this is going to affect your results, but it's the doing of all the right things that's going to add up over time and make that difference, right? So the difference between who you are right now and who you're going to be at the end of 70 days, or now we got 52 days left, is in what you do between that time. It's all what you do between that time. It's really weird, but I mean, it's something that I think we all know, but I don't think sometimes it's something that we can appreciate. I know with me personally, I couldn't appreciate that, especially when I was younger. I can appreciate that much more now. I can appreciate what can happen in a certain amount of time much more now than what I could when I was younger. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm well over 10 minutes. Positive energy, positive vibes, believe in yourself, and for the love of God, give some gratitude. And I'll talk to you very soon. See you guys.